What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle, and Create Space. Link will be in the description box below as usual. Go get it. PayPal link there also. They asked me to put it up, so I put it up. Thanks everybody for supporting. But this video is entitled, If Chris Brown Was Wrong, Aren't You Wrong Too? See, so Chris Brown said something about him only messing with black chicks who got good hair. And people took it as disrespect, and some people, you should and could take it as disrespect. So what they saying, he's only messing with light-skinned chicks or exotic chicks or mixed chicks, basically. So women who are darker feel like that's a diss. Understood. So you mad at him because he's saying who he wants to sleep with. And he's wrong for that. And he's wrong for being so blatantly disrespectful to you by saying it that way. So he's wrong for that. But aren't you wrong too? See, there's a lot of hypocrisy in this. All the years of saying what kind of man you want and what kind of man that turns you on and what kind of man that you want to sleep with, that wasn't wrong. See, ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. And I'm not defending what he said. I'm not defending how y'all, I'm not saying y'all shouldn't have took it the way y'all took it. I'm just saying what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Because you ladies have a lot of preferences over the years. You want a man who makes a certain amount of money. That turns you on. And guess what? You go through that phase where you don't make this kind of money, I don't like you. Is that wrong? Or is it not wrong on the same level that Chris Brown is wrong on? Now, here's the thing. If you're talking about money, how many people fit the financial mark that you put out there? Because all the other people under that mark you weren't attracted to. So 90% of the people that you came across you weren't attracted to. And you was cool with dissing them. It's not that you weren't attracted to them because of that. It was that you dissed them the way you did. Just blatantly wrong, right? You want a man a certain size, no, a certain height, certain size, certain body type. Certain complexion also. I'm going to get into that one. You know, but if he didn't fit this certain height, this certain size, this certain body type, you wasn't attracted to him. You didn't want to sleep with him. It's not that you had to, but a lot of y'all were very disrespectful, and the guys who approached you that didn't fit your ideal height, size, or body type. But Chris Brown is wrong. But aren't you wrong too? A lot of sisters who feel like it's talking about colorism. Here's the thing. A lot of the same people who say that they can't stand it if a black man, whether he's light or dark, says he doesn't date dark-skinned women or implies that he only dates light-skinned or mixed women, you get offended by that. But a lot of y'all have your own issue with y'all might not date a light-skinned or dark-skinned man. You know, my homegirls who don't date light-skinned men, they look like raw chicken. I can't mess with them. And they could be light-skinned. You know, if they're dark, I hate them light, pretty. Now, light-skinned brothers I know don't have no problem getting women. They never have. But, so the disrespect of them just being light was there. When you're dark, it's kind of, for me, I've noticed it's kind of implied. You know, I know women who are light brown, light-skinned, brown, or dark, who didn't tell you they didn't like dark men, but you could see it with everybody that they dated. And you wind up having those conversations, and I just don't like dark men. Or I just don't want to put myself in a position that I'm going to have a dark baby with somebody. I want my baby to have good hair and light eyes and lighter skin. Is that wrong? Or what Chris Brown said was wrong, but what I just said wasn't really wrong because it was women that was doing it. And it was black women that's doing it. And this is things that's been going on. As long as y'all say black men have been, colorist, the women have been doing this probably even longer. But that's not wrong, is what you're telling me. Chris Brown is wrong, but the same things y'all do aren't wrong. Okay, no problem. I get you. Some of you ladies have an issue with him making a hair comment because you got 4C, 4D, element OP, hair, and your hair type and texture. Here's the problem with that. Green tea. If you wear a wig, a weave, you get your hair permed, you view that hair as good hair by putting it over your hair, within your hair, or turning your hair into it. So can you really be offended if somebody says they like the hair that you go by and that you put over your own hair, in your own hair, or turn your own hair into that you, by your own actions, consider good because you think it's better than yours? So if Chris Brown's wrong, are you? Because when the guy say, "Why don't you wear your hair?" It's not good. It's just, y'all don't say it's not good. That's reaching. It's too hard to keep up. It's too hard to maintain. It's too rough. I don't want to do that. I mean, it takes too much time. It costs too much money. I don't understand how it costs too much money when you add up how much money you spend on making your hair look like it's not your hair. That costs a whole lot of money. But you know what? Don't worry about it. But Chris Brown is wrong. But are you wrong? Let's get into something else real quick. Because like I said, I'm not justifying right, wrong, whatever. I'm just pointing out the hypocrisy. I want a real one. He lame. So when you wanted a real one and that's what turns you on, I can't get turned on by no lame. I need somebody real. That was your preference. Did you have to be so disrespectful the way you went at it? No, but you do it. But you've done it. But the way Chris Brown did it was wrong. But when you did it, or you do it, it's not. What kind of car you driving? That ain't good enough for me. Just saying. Now, I'm going to go somewhere else with this. Just follow me on this logic. For all I know of Chris Brown, he dated two chicks that I can think of. Rihanna and Karrueche. They kind of fit the model of what he was talking about, I'm guessing. Or what y'all complaining about, I'm guessing. Mixed, exotic, that type of thing. Here's the problem. When y'all have y'all, crushes on men, you saying a dark-skinned men like light-skinned women and exotic women with light eyes, right? And you like dark-skinned men that are muscular with the beards now, right? and the tattoos. But what happens when light-skinned dudes have the same look, beard, body types, and tattoos? Y'all say they're a little bit, right? Y'all say just they're a little bit too sweet for you, right? You know, just saying. So you mad that these guys say they don't? You say they don't find dark-skinned black women attractive, but by your own social media presence, you don't find light-skinned men attractive, even if they are filling the very same standard as far as aesthetically as what you find attractive. It's just their skin color, just can't mess with it. But that's not wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's not wrong. I'm just saying. I mean, so if Chris Brown is wrong, are you wrong too? That's my question. So I'm done. Like, share, subscribe. Catch y'all on the next one. I'm just saying. Peace.